I am the first grandchild of 13 of the McDougald family. My mother was the first child of the 7 siblings of the family, and her name was Mary Ellen McDougald. I consider this growing up a former home because I lived so much of my life on and off in the home upstairs with my family. And being the eldest of the 13 grandchildren, I was like the teacher leader, so when the other grandchildren would come, I was the babysitter of the actual other 12 because we all lived in the same area and we're very close, and many of us do still live in the area today.
The house was built by Albert Neal Sample, an early pioneer farmer here in Pompano Beach, in 1916. And his family lived in residence until his death in the mid-40s, when it was purchased by the McDougald family, who continued to live in the home through the senior McDougald's passing in the mid-70s. Their children maintained the home and were the donors who made the home available to the newly formed group, Sample McDougald House Preservation Society. And in 2001, we moved the house from its original location on Dixie Highway to this location, donated by the City of Pompano Beach, became a park area, and was later named Centennial Park in honor of the city's centennial celebration in 2008. We celebrated our 100th year in 2016 and continue to have an active tour program where it lets us share the house, the history of both the families and the home with the citizens of Pompano and the greater region.
It's amazing what this house draws to the city of Pompano Beach. And I think that's why so many people like it. The city loves us, the residents love us, and the visitors love us because there's a place to go and enjoy with all the events. The type of events we have go on and on and on, and everyone has been very, very successful. And so we make sure that any event we have on the premises is strictly held outside of the premises, but we do have approximately 8 docents who know the history of the house very well, and Cheryl Cook, who just spoke recently in our interview here, she's also one of the docents, and she helps present the story of the Sample McDougald House to all the visitors who come here. So it's our goal to make sure the mission of keeping the house the way it is, but also let the public know the history of the home. Today we're having our 11th annual Antique Automobile Club show, which has turned out very well, and we have a huge amount of people on the campus today just wanting to see the house, wanting to see the cars, and enjoy the artists we have here also. So it's our goal to set precedent, and then you heard from Lee a little bit earlier, her job is to execute what the board asked to be done.
As I was thinking of being the liaison, the historian of the McDougald family, which I am, I thought, when I do my tours, which I do a McDougald tour, that also is a separate tour that we do implement. What would be the last gracious saying that I would say to my guests? This is what I say. I want to thank you for visiting my former home, the Sample McDougald Museum. I feel that I was very fortunate to be born and raised in a Rockwell setting of a home in beautiful Pompano Beach, Florida. Thank you for coming.